Conway's Game of Life. Many of you have probably heard of this before, but if you haven't, let me explain. The title is pretty misleading, as it's not really a game, but more so an algorithm, known as Cellular Automaton. A mathematical model to simulate the behavior of a system. It has 0 players, and you can't interact with it at all. See, someone challenged me to recreate this in Unreal Engine. Issue is, I'm a game developer, and this is not a game. So how about we make it one? So the simulation known as Conway's Game of Life is on a grid of squares. Each square has 2 states, dead or alive. The simulation starts with a random selection of cells alive, and let's say every 0.5 seconds there's a new generation. There are rules for this new generation, 3 of them in fact. Rule number 1. Any live cell with 2 or 3 neighbors lives on to the next generation. Rule number 2. Any dead cell with 3 live neighbors becomes a live cell. Rule number 3. All other live cells die. This isn't too hard to make. We'll just generate a grid, randomly select some of the cells to live, then add a generation timer where every n seconds the rules are applied. Some cells die, some cells live. And just for fun, we're going to add a nice toroidal effect, so everything seemingly infinitely connects. Well, this is boring. What we have right now isn't a game. There's no player and no input. So to make this game a game, all we need to do is introduce a player. To do this, I'm simply going to add a player boolean to the cells, and then use our movement keys to set those booleans from cell to cell. And if the boolean is true, the cell is immortal, making this a great player controller. So we can move around and watch all the other cells die around us. I admit, without a goal, this game is not so fun, but at least it's a game. Besides, you can make up your own goals, like you can try to kill all the other cells or try to keep them alive for as long as possible. So here it is, my game. My take on Conway's Game of Life. This was a pretty fun challenge, and trust me, it was challenging. And if you want to see me make more content like this, please say so in the comments or give a like and subscribe. I usually make little blueprint systems or code plugins for the Unreal Engine Marketplace, which you can find a link to below, but for the past couple of weeks I've been experiencing an error that has blocked me from opening the publisher portal. So this is what I decided to do with the bit of forced free time I had. If you want to play this for yourself, there's a link in the description. And if you want access to the source, you can subscribe to my Patreon for only a few dollars and get access to any other projects I create. Link for that in the description as well. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day.